In the beginning was the Big Bang. Then after a long time and more complicated stuff came the donut. Join us as we travel the U.S. in search of the best donut money can buy. Coming up on this week's episode of Dough Necessities.
Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe, and go ahead and click on that bell notification so that way you'll get notified every time we post new content. Now let's dough, shall we?
Welcome back, gang. Thanks for joining us again. Today we are in Page, Arizona, visiting Hot and Sweet's Coffee and Donut Shop. Now this place was rated number 5 on Yelp's top 100 list for 2023, and they are hailed as having the best cake donut around. It literally melts in your mouth, not in your hands, just like M&M's. Shout out to M&M's. Now, speaking of best donuts, one announcement we wanted to make is at the end of this season, which is shortly coming to an end, we're going to be giving the donut shop that has the highest score
What's called the Distinguished Dough Award.
So super excited. Like I said, this season is almost coming to an end. Really excited about that. Now let's dough. Hey, are you Shelby?
I am.
Nice to meet you. I'm Andy.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so thanks for having us. You want to give us a tour of the place?
Yeah, of course.
Great.
This is our donut shop. It's hot and sweet. We have a big old sitting area out there.
Yeah.
We do all the magic back here. Donuts are going right now.
And you guys just expanded too, right?
We did,
Yeah.
and a couple years ago now.
And you
Makes
guys
it
have been
great.
Open since 2019, right?
2019, yeah,
That's
August.
awesome. And it was open, I think it was by, I've been talking with Mark, so Mark and then Becky Self,
Becky
right?
Self,
Yep,
yes.
that's awesome.
Yes, they're great people.
What made them want to open a donut shop?
I think they saw that Paige didn't really have anything like this and wanted to bring something that was more unique to the area. And he's a businessman himself, so I think he really enjoyed just communicating with people a lot, getting to know them. So I think it really pushed him to open something special.
These are donuts being made right in front of our eyes. These machines have always been fascinating to me ever since I was a kid. It's so amazing. These are fresh donuts, hot off the grill, so to speak, without the grill, obviously.
In the summertime, like peak summer, we do about 300 donuts roughly a day, I would assume. We have huge special orders that go out every single day too, especially in the summer. Spring and fall are very big around here as well. But once winter does come around, it's about 200-ish donuts for what we make.
Considering how big Page is, it's actually a pretty good size.
Yes, I mean, even in like some wintertime stuff, we do go through 100 donuts, 200 donuts a day, but it's really like, it's a massive amount of donuts for a small town.
One thing that's nice about machines like this, guys, is there's less waste, right? You throw away less donuts.
Yes.
When you're making these fresh to order just to keep up with just the demand that will come in to buy the rest of these donuts. We're going to be buying at least 6 or 7 of them, right?
And it's easy to put out a few donuts a day if we run low, just like we are today. It's easy to make them and do it all over again.
Now, one thing that's unique about Hot and Sweets is everything is just a cake donut, correct? There's no raised or anything like that. It's just all cake.
Yep, all
That's
cake.
awesome. Well, now, what made them decide to just do nothing but cake? Was it just like, was it the favorite of the donut and they're like, we're doing nothing but cake?
I think Mark really fell in love with the process of the cake donut. Usually he made them pre-order. So they pre-ordered and then made them.
Right.
So the process of making a cake donut is way quicker than doing a yeast donut.
Yep.
So I think they fell in love with.
Don't have to proof them. Yeah.
Yes. In love with just how quick the process was and how easy it was to get out to customers.
Yep.
Once they found out the demand for them, they would load the case, and now it's just an easy, smooth process. Just like today, I was running low, so I made some more.
So what are your most popular ones, or the most popular one here, would you say?
Cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll.
Yeah, it's a cream cheese icing on top of our cake donut with cinnamon on top. My personal favorite, by the way.
That
Other than
sounds
that,
horrible.
I know. Oh, so good. I don't have any right now because clearly people love them. Glaze, of course, number 2-ish.
Yep.
People always like maple pecan, but I don't think it's like as prominent and consistent as the rest are. Our chocolate is very, very good. It's like a mild based chocolate if you can ever picture that in your head, but that's the best way I can explain it.
Yep.
And then our maple is like a really smooth, not so sweet maple.
Cool. Well, let's get some donuts here, and then we'll get to trying them.
Okay,
Thanks.
let's do it.
Okay, let's dough. All right, let's check out the haul we got from Hot and Sweets. Now, we've got the Thin Mint or Girl Scout cookie one. Now we've got the just regular glazed donut. I forget what this one's called. Basically, it's like a payday. Got the classic sprinkle.
Donuts.
Got the orange one and then regular maple. Now let's try just the regular glazed cake donut. Oh my gosh, just cutting into this, it's so soft. Now one thing that is nice that any type of donut shop has when it comes to the fact that you're making fresh donuts right on hand, there's a lot of donut shops out there that do it right in front of you, and that makes for an amazing donut experience, honestly. So let's try this glazed, just a regular glazed donut. Just a nice, slight, crispy layer just on the outside. That is seriously one of the best cake donuts I've ever had. Super good. Fried to perfection, as they say. So great job on the glazed donut. That's really fantastic. Okay, now the next one we're gonna try is the orange cake donut. So let's break into this one. Now, this orange donut smells really fantastic, so let's try it. I love zest, all that stuff. You'll notice there's little specks of orange zest in here. This is one thing I love about mom and pop shops like this, is so many of them do things they make things fresh when things are made from scratch, because you can really taste the difference a lot of times. So kudos to this one. This one's a really good donut as well. This is the caramel icing with peanuts donut. This one looked really good. She said it reminded her of a Payday bar, which that's actually one of my favorite bars. I knew there was a reason why we loved Shelby so much. She is awesome. Anyway, so let's try this. Let's break into this and see how good it is. That is just like biting into a Payday bar. Kudos to this one. This one's a really good one. All right, now for the honorable mention, we'll just go with the maple. Actually, this one's actually pretty good. It's not over sweet, just a nice little treat if you're just wanting something to give you a little bit of a sweet tooth kick there. Not overpowering, and seriously, I cannot say enough about the cake donuts. These definitely are by far the best cake donuts I've ever had. So soft, so fluffy. They're not dense. They're made right. They're cooked to order and they're perfect. All right, now let's go over the final scores for Hot and Sweets donuts. Thanks again, Shelby, for letting us come by. You are fantastic. Appreciate you everything you did for us. Now for the final score on the glazed donut, we're gonna do a 9 score for the dough, a 6 for the taste, and then 9.5 for the presentation, which gives that a total score of 24.5. Now for the orange donut, that was also a fantastic donut. We're gonna give it a 9 for the dough, 8 for the taste, and then 9.5 for the presentation. Total score on that's just gonna be an even 25. So awesome on that one. Now for the final donut that we scored, that was the caramel icing with peanuts. That one seriously was really good, just like biting into a Payday candy bar, which is one of my favorites. We're gonna give it a 9 for the dough, 8.5 for the taste, and then 9.5 for the presentation, which gives that a total score of 27. Now, when we add that up, that gives us a final score of 76.5. And then once we bring in Professor Hawking, then that gives us a final score of 25.5. So great job, Hot and Sweets. So appreciative of you letting us come in here. I haven't been to Page, Arizona for a while, so this was such a great opportunity to come here and check out Page again, check out the scene, and check out Hot and Sweets. Thanks again, guys. See you next time.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you'd like us to check out a donut shop in your neck of the woods, feel free to send us an email at donecessities@gmail.com or drop a comment below. Thanks. See you next time.